पर्पल फेस्टिवल 2024 सध्या गोंयांत चालू आसा. इंटरनॅशनल लेवलाचेर सध्या हे फेस्टिवल गोंयांत जाता. आयची देख म्हाज्या खातीर आनी तुमच्या खातीर हे फूल डे तुमच्या खातीर हांव सांगतलो, कारण आयची देख म्हाज्या खातीर की जेन्ना आमी पळयतात की स्पेशली एबल्ड जे सगळे जाण लोक आसा ते फुडें वता आसतना आपले बरोबर आपल्या जे वांगडा जे भुरगे आसा किंवा आपल्या बरोबर जे लोक आसा तांकां घेवन फुडें व्हरपाचो प्रयत्न करता आनी तेन्नाच तांची खरी जैत जाता. सो म्हाका दिसता हे खूब इम्पॉर्टंट लेसन आसा आमकां पळोवपा खातीर. जाय ते विडियोज आमी पळयता, बट हांगासर प्रत्यक्षान तांच्या बरोबर जेन्ना काम करता पळय तेन्ना ह्यो गोश्टी आमकां दिश्टी पडटा. पूण सध्या आमी आसा एका सेक्शनान वीच इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट, कारण आयज काल आमी खुबशे उलयता गोश्टी, बट एट द सेम टायम जो प्रेशर आमी घेवपाचो प्रयत्न करता, नॉट ओन्ली चिल्ड्रन बट ऑल्सो दी एडल्ट, आनी दॅट्स वाय द मेंटल हेल्थ जो म्हणटा आमी खूब इम्पॉर्टंट आसा आयज, आनी आमी ताजेर विचार करपाची गरज आसा. बट आमच्या गोंयांत हे सगळे काम करपा खातीर एक संघटना आसा, ती काम करता सतत भुरग्यां खातीर, वीच इज सेतू, आनी तांचो हांगासर हेल्प डेस्क आसा. एंड एक्झॅक्टली कितें आसा तें आमी विचारून घेवया. अनुषा इज देयर विथ अस. अनुषा, I just wanted to know about the Sethu and what you are doing over here.
So, Sethu is a child development center, and we work with children right from 0 up to 18 years of age, and we do everything from assessment, diagnosis, as well as intervention. But the main thing about Sethu, what makes us different, is we're a very family-centered organization. So, whatever practices we have, we make sure that the family is in the know-how, so they are part of the whole process. At Sethu we have everything from education and skills, so we have tables over here that are representing everything we do. We have education and life skills where we work with families and we train parents. That's what we do.
I just wanted to ask this question because nowadays there is a most important question is parenting, because we have seen lot many cases where there are example of not a good parenting and it results to something bad or something else. So how you handle it, and in short, what are the problem in Goa people are facing?
So since we work a lot with parents who have children with special needs, like one of the challenge is understanding your child and being able to then use the strengths of the child to work with them. So something that we guide parents a lot, and all our therapies do that, is we teach and train the parent on how to understand their child, how to identify those strengths and then use those strengths to work with the child, because then that is where you're going to get the most motivation out of your child to work with them, to teach them, and they will learn happily. So, when it comes to, like you said, parenting, so using positive parenting, it means using the strengths of the child, using the interest of the child. And the minute you start using their motivation, interest, strengths to teach, you'll see better results. So that's something that we really talk about a lot in our intervention.
So how is the response? Because a lot of time student, or in that case anyone does not come and say that I have some problem in my life or anything else. So what is the response over here when students come or normal people come over here to meet you? What are the response you get?
Are you saying here at Purple Fest? So at Purple Fest, it's a lot of information that we're giving out. So parents are coming to the desks. A lot of parents who have children or young adults with special needs, so they are coming for specific information, or they have some questions in their mind and they don't know who to ask. So at least they're coming to the table that's specific in their mind, that they want to know about. If it's education, if it's mental health, if it's keeping my child safe, sexuality, the table name helps them kind of just approach the person and then say, this is my query, or what do you do in this space? So that's how we're getting people.
So we have around 5-6 counters over here. Can you tell me what exactly happens in all the counters?
Okay, sure. So the Sethu counters are, for example, celebrating your child, which talks about celebrating neurodiversity.
Just tell my cameraman to just show the counter. What's happening? Okay, what's happening?
So this is our counter which talks about mental health, but of course it's called Healthy Parent, Happy Child, right? Because if you are stressed, you're not in the best position to work with anything around you. So these are various, like for example, this is a sensory calming box, and this is, a lot of people think about the child, but here we're talking about the parent. So even a parent can use a sensory calming box to just help them tackle the stress of the day. So at the end of the day, they can use something to help them calm down.
So this releases stress also?
Yes, it does. I mean, you can touch some of the, for example, the kinesthetic sand. Yeah, that's sand. It's really a great stress buster. We had adults come and touch it and say, "Oh, it feels really good." So just squishing it, playing with it. Maybe you're at work and you just want to like put your hand in there while you're working, or while you're in the kitchen, just like take a break and play with something. Things like puppets, smiley balls. These are stress busters.
Parents bring this to their child. Actually, they needs it more.
Yes. So we are saying as a parent you can use it, right? You come home from a long day and it's something that can help you. That's a massager. And these are things that you can find in your basic stores, it's not expensive. So, yeah.
So this is a rating.
This is
How are you?
great
Okay.
how you're feeling today.
Okay, okay.
So just to get parents to see after they've walked around, or maybe this is the first stall, how they're feeling right now, and then what can you do? So suppose you're feeling sad or nervous, what can you do to kind of make yourself feel better? And yeah, so that's something that
We'll go to next counter also. So what we have over here?
So this is celebrating neurodiversity. Something that we are really trying to do at Sethu is talk about neurodiversity, because it's a new word as well. A lot of people don't know what's neurodiversity or neurodivergent individuals. We have this thing where we say normal, not normal, but the terms are actually neurodivergent and neurotypical. I think Purva can also explain in Konkani if you'd like, because
एक्झॅक्टली कितें आसा हें म्हाका तुमी
ओके सो न्यूरो डायवर्सिटी जो टर्म आसा पळय आतां न्यूरो म्हणजे ब्रेन ओके आनी डायवर्ट्स म्हणजे डिफरंट ओके सो आतां आमची हाताची बोटां सगळीं सारकीं ना न्ही तशें आमच्या प्रत्येकाचे ब्रेनी सारकें ना म्हणजे आतां आमी आतां कितें म्हणटा आतां खंयचोय भुरगो आयलो ताका म्हणटात ना हो नॉर्मल ना म्हणटा दॅट इज नॉर्मल म्हणजे कितें सो नॉर्मल म्हणजे अशें कोणूच नॉर्मल ना न्ही हो नॉर्मल टर्म इज क्वायट वेग कोणूच एक्सप्लेन करूंक शकना तुज्या हातून भाशेन नॉर्मल वेगळो आसतलो ताज्या हातून म्हज्या हातून रायट सो देर इज नथींग कॉल्ड नॉर्मल वी आर ऑल एक्चुली आर नॉर्मल बट द वे वी फंक्शन जशी आमी फंक्शन करता ती डिफरंट आतां थोडे म्हजें स्ट्रेंथ आनी ताजें स्ट्रेंथ सेम ना म्हाकाय विकनस आसा ताकाय विकनस आसा इट जस्ट हांगा जी कोणी भुरगीं येतात आमी तांकां हातून घेतात आनी तांकां तांची स्ट्रेंथ्स कशे आसात आनी तांचे विकनस आमी कशे ताका सपोर्ट करूंक शकतात दीस
एक क्वेश्चन आसा हातूर भुरग्यांक जेन्ना आमी म्हणटा न्ही नॉर्मल आनी नॉट नॉर्मल हे सुरवात खंयच्यान जाता बिकॉज लॉट ऑफ टायम आमी पळयलां की स्कुलांच्यानूच एक टर्म करता तांकां टिचर्सूच टर्म करता खुबशे फावटी की बाबा अरे तुजे कडेन शिकपाक जावचें ना तूं सायडीक राव तांकां खेळपाक कोणाक धाडिना कोणाक शिकता तांकां खेळपाक धाडिना ह्यो गोश्टी जातात त्या खातीरूय जावं शकता
हय खुबश्या कडेन हें जाता आतां कितें जाता आतां एज अ टीचर न्ही आमी आतां एक्चुली मनान काय खंयच्याच टिचरीचें नासता पूण आतां आपूण भुरग्यांक शिकयता एक कोण अरे तूं मस्ती हां हो हुशार हेंच हातून लेबलिंग जालें काय ना आतां ह्या टिचरीन ताका एकल्याक म्हणलो बाकीची भुरगीं कितें म्हटलें टिचरीन म्हणलें ना अरे वो मस्ती भुरगो वो आयकना सांगिल्लें हां हें हुशार आं वो बरो सो इट्स मनान कांयच नासता पूण जस्ट द वे आमी उलयता ते समटायम्स व्हेरी इनसेन्सिटीव म्हणूंक शकता तर आमी तेंच भुरग्याक समज हांवें म्हणत अरे हो भुरगो एनर्जेटीक आं मस्ती आनी पॉझिटीव हातून कशें जाता इट्स जस्ट द वे यू से इट दॅट इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट
अगेन गूड पेरंटिंगा बरोबर गूड टीचिंग सुद्दां न्यू सब्जेक्ट जो म्हाका घेवपाचो हो दिसता मदीं मदीं केन्नाय एनीवेज वील मूव टू द नेक्स्ट सेक्शन थँक्यू वेरी मच थँक्यू पूर्वा सो वॉट वी हॅव देन अगेन या
then we have keeping your child safe. So something that of course we've also realized working 18 years in the industry that our children grow up, and something that a lot of schools or parents miss out is teaching about sexuality and safety. And so what we try and do is teach parents about that, and that's what's happening here at this desk. So it could be parts of the body, it could be how I'm feeling, what is safe touch and what is unsafe touch, right? And what is public and private?
About the safe touch and unsafe touch, it's you need to teach it or it's there within you, because a lot of time they say that girl knows the safe and good touch and bad touch, so we need to teach them or they know that safe good touch and bad touch.
So it's very interesting. So we used to always say good touch and bad touch, right? But something that we as well learned recently is sometimes touch may feel good but it can be bad. So now the term has changed to safe touch and unsafe touch, right? Am I right, Vivian?
Okay and not okay, or confused. So you can say I feel okay by it, I don't feel okay, or something that you can't understand, I'm confused by it.
I think it cannot be explain in this interview, because it's now I am getting it. It's a huge topic to talk on, but it should be teached in school right now. I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, to answer your question, I think it is important to describe it and to talk about it rather than to go with just an innate feeling, right? Like that's also important, but also understanding what situations are safe and not safe. Yeah.
I think this is very interesting, and people should come here and talk to you first, because I guess there are many questions in their head, in their mind. Even I have some questions, but I don't know whom to ask. But this is a right place. And again, I have heard about the lot of time. Cops also comes to you with their problems. Not cop problem, to solve the problem. If there is a problem with the child also, if child is committing anything or something, is that true? With the help of Sethu, they just go ahead.
We can support children in terms of counseling and stuff. So child support for kids up to 19, where we, if we don't know how, we will try and find a way that we're supported through the right channels. But yes, always there for kids. Yeah.
Anyways, thank you. I think I've taken you a lot of time, but thank you very much. Yeah.
Something for parents is very important, that we have found parent groups that other parents can log on to, either through WhatsApp or Signal or even Facebook, and we have put up QR codes, because parent support is so important. You're not alone in this world, right? And so we have our own parent support group, but for parents who are not with Sethu, we've also made sure that we can showcase some other groups that they can join.
I think just one important thing which we are missing right now is outdoor games. What I have seen, because a lot of time outdoor sports, students are only on the mobile or indoor. What they are doing, I don't know, but they have to go outdoor. You have to do outdoor games, because in that they can handle pressure also. With that they can learn many things, and that they are missing right now. What I have done, I don't know how outdoor games can help more. If you can just tell me something about, because a lot of time students are not missing that thrill right now.
Because they're constantly on their mobiles, or and the pandemic brought in a lot of computer work, right? So
Basically, I think before pandemic also they have lost that connect with the soil, and to play without barefoot also.
So, something that we do encourage parents to do is put your children in various types of activities, right? Because children need to be kept busy. Like they say, an empty mind is a devil's workshop. So, being on the mobile all the time, it's okay to have certain hours in the day when they're on the mobile. It could be 1 hour, 2 hours. It depends on the parent and the child, and of course them using it for learning purposes, right? And you can use TV or mobiles for leisure, yes, but having it under a stipulated period. But making sure that your child is involved in some sort of activity. You have so many. Yeah, Goa has so many options. We have music, we have sports, we have clubs, that so children can join depending on their strengths again. What are they interested in? What are their strengths? And so we encourage parents to do that.
सो म्हाका दिसता नक्की तुमच्या तकलेन जायते प्रश्न आसतले. पर्पल फेस्टिवल 2024 सद्या कला अकॅडमीन चालू आसा. जे पार्किंग लॉट आसा थंयसर सेतू हांचो हो एक्झिबिशन और हेल्प डेस्क कावंटर आसा. नक्की येयात. जे तुमच्या तकलेन क्वेश्चन आसा, आय एम शुअर प्रत्येकाच्या तकलेन कितें ना कितें तरी क्वेश्चन आसतलो. अशें जावंच शकना की कांय क्वेश्चन अशें ना. येयात हांगासर विचारात. अँड येस, आय गेस दीस इज द प्लेस वेर तुमच्या भुरग्यां खातीर, तुमच्या भुरग्यांच्या फ्युचरा खातीर जे कितें आसा तें हांगासर सगळें आसा. थँक्यू वेरी मच. थँक्यू अँड थँक्स फॉर युअर टायम. थँक्यू.